So the most important aspect of this day is we're going to start with students from Parramatta Marist. And I'd like to invite Cedric Barracrat, Wilson Giles, Brad Murphy and Gavin Fernando, who are going to talk to us, just share with us a snippet, it's just a window, into their experiences of PBL. Over to you, boys.
To be honest, at the start, I didn't really like PBL. Here's why.
Boys, I'm putting you into groups.
Oh no, not him again.
Will you guys try to stay on task?
I guess I'll be doing everything, as usual.
Guys, this is due tomorrow. Can we get something started, please?
No. I said I would be doing the introduction. You would be doing the conclusion. I have told you this countless times.
Oh, did you just hit delete? Tell me you did not just hit delete.
Can't I just work on my own? I do best working on my own.
We said we would work through the second half of lunch. Where were you?
Looks like I'll be carrying everyone, as per usual.
Sir, can I work with that group, please? I really just want to work with them. Please, sir?
Coming from what you know at primary school or a more conventional high school, and being asked to adapt to PBL isn't easy. But with time and support, you begin to adapt.
We learnt to work with others. We learnt through both our achievements and our mistakes.
PBL has been an absolute whirlwind. Students who may never have done so previously have begun to take on leadership roles in the classroom, and students who you never thought could work so well together, well, they just are.
And yet, there remains a lot of skepticism.
Be honest. Hands up if you're a bit skeptical about PBL. Well, we understand why some of you may be a bit frightened towards PBL, because it is a bit frightening. But it's amazing that some of you are so welcoming to change. Unlike us when we first started, we just wanted to do the same stuff we've been doing since kindergarten. But we need to remember that change is important. Change is what has shaped our world into what it is today.
Without change, most of you would be halfway across the world right now. Name an industry that doesn't require change. Cars change, music changes, forms of communication change. So, it really begs the question, shouldn't education change as well?
PBL is a different experience for everyone, but the important thing is to not close your mind to a different concept or philosophy. Let it in and give it a chance. We all had our reservations about PBL at first, but once the seed was planted in our minds, then the concept truly took hold.
Coming to Parramatta Marist in Year 9 from Western Australia, I had to learn to make new friends. PBL gave me a platform to be able to introduce myself to people and also learn things about them. For example, I learned very quickly that you simply cannot have a conversation with Brad about sport without him chewing your ear off.
Thank you to my former friend, Gavin Fernando. But what he is saying is right, in both ways. The things that I have learned this year about people I have never had in my class before astounds me. And I wouldn't have thought in a million years that I would be friends with some of the people I now consider to be close mates of mine. Like you, Gavin.
PBL has also helped all the students at our school with their presentation skills, as shown by Cedric, Wilson, Brad and myself being able to speak in front of a crowd as large as this one. But believe me when I say that almost every student in our school could have spoken here. Ladies and gentlemen, that is the difference that PBL has made.
Change is a part of life. It's a necessity in order to develop growth and to improve not only education, but indeed our whole world. It's quite a shock for parents to see just how involved technology is in our learning.
When my parents ask me why I'm on the computer so much, thinking that a Year 9 student like me isn't doing as much study as he should be, it's a bit hard for them to understand, considering that when they were my age, they were learning through the traditional textbook method. in which they were writing what was on the blackboard and copying down everything that the teacher said. But because PBL is so immersed into technology, it's fair enough that they have such a hard time understanding the concept, but we are busy educating them.
We hope you all enjoy the PBL World Australia conference and that you take away something from it that you can implement in your schools to help your students learn to learn.
And in the words of St. Martin Champagne, Fortio Ito, go forth with strength. Thank you.